Lately, the skies have been putting on a show unlike anything anyone has seen before.
Oh my God, that is strange.
Rings of light glowing figures and strange sounds coming from above are indicating that something stranger than ever is happening above us. So hang on and don't miss your chance to watch the most insane sightings of all times.
What is that?
A calm day at the beach suddenly turned into a moment no one could forget. People were relaxing under the sun when someone pointed upward, and that's when panic began. Towering clouds had shaped into what looked like a giant angel spreading its wings across the sky. Some ran, others froze, whispering prayers through the noise. Later, viewers said it looked just like Jesus, and many believed it was a sign, maybe even a warning, that the end could be near. Portal above Canada. Guys, you have to see this. The sky over Canada just started doing something insane. A perfect circular portal slowly opened up, getting bigger and bigger, with purple and yellow lights swirling around it. There was this weird energy you could almost feel through the screen. People were pulling out their phones, totally freaking out, trying to record everything. It looked absolutely unreal and had everyone glued to the sky, not wanting to look away for a second. Rising sky figure.
Oh, blessed Jesus, look at that!
This strange formation in the sky caught everyone by surprise. People on the streets stopped what they were doing and pulled out their phones to record it. A bright light began to take shape, forming what looked like a giant figure high above the city. The outline grew clearer, and many watching started whispering that it looked like Jesus rising into the clouds. The sight stayed for only a short time, but long enough to leave everyone stunned.
Lord, they're coming after me. Ain't no great.
Ring of fire.
Oh my God, look up in the sky!
Tourists in Indonesia couldn't believe what they were seeing. A perfect ring of fire hanging high above the city. It wasn't lightning or fireworks, just a glowing circle burning through the clouds. They stared, filming in shock as it stayed there, unmoving, almost alive. Some said it looked like a portal. Others joked about aliens stepping through. Whatever it was, that night, the sky didn't feel like ours anymore.
Hey, look toward
Oh my God, that is strange.
Trumpets in the sky. A man started filming a strange light formation behind the clouds, glowing softly, shifting in slow patterns that almost looked magical. He kept recording, thinking it was just another rare sky view, until a deep, trumpet-like sound echoed from above. The sound grew louder, almost like a call from somewhere far beyond. People who later watched the video flooded the comments, saying they heard it too. A few even claimed to see angel-like shapes in the same clouds. Now, people are starting to wonder if it's more than just noise. Maybe it could be the beginning of the end. Rising sky figure. A woman in France captured something unusual on September 13th, 2023. While filming the sky, she noticed a shape slowly rising through the clouds. It moved upward in a smooth motion. The outline looked almost human, yet distant enough to keep its details unclear. The clip soon spread across social media, catching everyone's attention for how natural yet strange this moment was caught on camera. Floating Cloud City. A local resident in Thailand captured something truly extraordinary in the sky. What began as a peaceful sunset suddenly turned into a scene no one could explain. High above the horizon, a glowing structure appeared, almost like a building floating in the clouds. The strange sight lasted only a few moments before fading away, leaving people wondering if they had just witnessed a rare natural event or a portal opening above their heads. Crimson Sky Halo.
It's a UFO.
People in North America were left stunned after a glowing red ring appeared in the night sky. It wasn't just sitting there. It was moving, twisting, and changing shape like it had a mind of its own. The ring slowly faded away, but the video still has everyone wondering what's really happening above us, and if this means the end is closer than we think. Descending cloud figure. This next clip filmed has recently caught huge attention online. It shows a cloud shaped so perfectly that it almost looks like a figure descending from the sky. Viewers later shared the clip calling it a Jesus apparition, while others believed it was just an unusual cloud formation. Skyfire descent. Sharp orange light rays were caught in Utah, cutting through the clouds in a way that looked completely unnatural. The lights were so intense and precise that no one could doubt them, yet they were frozen by the sight, unable to look away, as the beams lit up the horizon. Heaven's open gate. All right, folks, we've got another unexplained sky phenomenon that's got everyone talking. A strange cloud formation appeared in the sky, and people can't stop guessing what it really is. Some say it looks like a massive portal opening to another world. But here's where it gets even weirder. Viewers claim they can actually see a giant face forming right in the middle of the clouds. The footage is wild, and no one can agree on what's going on. Drop your thoughts below. Let's figure this one out together. Angel in motion. This humanoid figure was floating above, and its cloak was moving like waves in the wind. There was also this strange light coming from it, almost like it was rising slowly, just like an angel. People watching began asking, could this really be a magical Jesus sighting? The footage got everyone talking, and honestly, it's hard to look away. Whatever it was, it left people staring at the sky, completely puzzled, and glued to every second of the video. Red portal.
Esto sucedió en Arizona, y alrededor de esa luz.
A strange red formation appeared in the night sky, leaving everyone who saw it completely speechless. Around it, several small white orbs were moving slowly, almost like they were floating in a perfect pattern. Witnesses who filmed it said the orbs seemed to be emerging from the glowing red shape, which looked like a portal opening in the clouds. People online are calling it one of the clearest signs yet that something beyond our world might be breaking through.
Es un espectáculo impresionante. Nunca en mi vida he visto.
Fiery sky rings. A man captured a massive ring of fire spinning slowly in the sky, glowing brightly as parts of it began falling downward. The fiery circle moved in a steady motion, almost like a burning portal hanging above the clouds. Soon after, people in Indonesia reported seeing the same thing. The sky darkened, crowds gathered, and phones came out. No one knew what they were witnessing, and even now, no one has a clear answer about what really appeared that night. Figure above clouds.
Iron Man, sorry.
A passenger on a flight noticed something unusual outside the window, a faint humanoid shape floating high above the clouds. At first, it looked like a shadow, but then it began to shift slowly, almost like it was changing form right in front of their eyes. Other travelers who saw the video can't stop talking about it, wondering what it could be. Was it something spiritual, or a sign that something beyond our world is unfolding?
What is that?
Sky doorway. This strange circular formation appeared in the sky, leaving people completely speechless. The clouds had formed into a perfect ring, thick and solid, almost like a doorway hanging above the earth. The sight spread quickly online, making viewers guess. And for many, it felt like another clear sign that something unusual is beginning to unfold in our skies. Trumpets of heaven. Strange trumpet-like sounds have been echoing across the world, leaving people terrified and confused. It began early one morning in London, around 4 a.m., when a loud trumpet noise shook the quiet streets. Not long after, another man working near shipping trucks captured a similar eerie sound, deep, metallic, and echoing from the sky itself. Reports started pouring in from Sweden, Michigan, and even British Columbia, Canada. Dr. Glenn McPherson said he once heard the same humming in his home, and when he cut the power, it only grew louder. Many are calling these trumpets of the apocalypse, believing they're warning signs from above. Could this be nature's final call, or proof that something much bigger is unfolding in our skies? Wings in the clouds. A man filming the evening sky caught something that left viewers stunned. Floating among the clouds was a bright shape that seemed to move on its own, slowly changing forms. At one moment, it looked like wings spreading wide, and the next, it appeared almost human. The glowing outline kept shifting, glowing brighter as if alive. People online began calling it an angel sighting, claiming it was a sign of something greater happening. Orb that trembled. One quiet night, a woman filmed a bright orb hovering silently in the sky. Curious, she spoke to it, almost playfully, until she mentioned the name Jesus.
Oh, you know Jesus.
That's when the orb suddenly trembled. It didn't flash or drift away, just shook, like it somehow understood her. She froze, whispering in disbelief as the camera kept rolling. Later, no one could agree on what it was, but everyone agreed. Something about that moment felt different. Creepy beams. Late one night, a bright light suddenly streaked across the sky, catching everyone off guard. Then it split into two glowing circles that flickered for a few moments before disappearing completely. People who saw it couldn't stop thinking about what had just happened. For a brief second, it almost felt like a hidden battle was unfolding high above, invisible to the rest of the world. Then, just as quickly, the lights vanished, and the sky looked normal again. Even so, those who witnessed it couldn't shake the feeling they had seen something unusual, like a scene from a story. Sky message revealed. A man recording the sky noticed something that instantly caught his attention high above. The clouds took the form of a faint, yet clearly defined figure, one that looked strikingly similar to the image of Jesus. People who saw the footage were amazed by how perfectly formed it looked, unlike random cloud patterns. Shadow in storms. During a heavy thunderstorm, a man stepped outside to record the sound coming from the sky, and just then, the lightning lit up the clouds, revealing something unbelievable. A giant shadow moving slowly. When the video went online, people began calling it the Sky Man, while others said it resembled Jesus appearing through the storm. Whatever it was, that haunting sight left many thinking the end could be closer than imagined. Painted paradise. A TikTok user recently caught something stunning in the sky and called it a heaven hidden in bright skies. The video shows soft, rainbow-like colors glowing behind the clouds, almost like the sky was painted. Viewers couldn't stop commenting, saying it felt like a glimpse of paradise. The clip spread fast, leaving everyone asking the same thing. Was it just nature's magic, or something greater watching from above? Hidden orange glow. While driving near Eugene, Oregon, a man captured strange lights flashing behind the clouds. The sky glowed in a deep orange tone, and the lights appeared to move slowly. Later that night, many others also reported seeing the same orange skies, but without the flashing lights. The man said it felt like the clouds were hiding something enormous behind them. Something about that night felt truly different. Emerald Sky Ring. Recently, in Vancouver, Canada, the sky lit up with bright blue and green lights forming a perfect ring. People rushed outside with their phones to capture it, and the colors hovered and shifted silently above the city. It didn't look like planes or fireworks. Clips went viral online instantly, leaving everyone amazed, and some even wondering if this strange glowing ring could be a sign of something bigger. Light beneath ice. While exploring the northern side, a man noticed a strange glow coming from beneath a thick layer of ice. He curiously brushed the ice with his hand, and the brightness suddenly grew stronger, almost blinding. The moment felt unreal, as if something beyond this world was hidden inside. What do you think, guys? Could this glowing light be a glimpse of heaven itself? Lights over China. A recent clip from China started spreading fast online. It shows people walking down a busy street when unusual lights begin to appear in the sky. The lights weren't random. They seemed to form shapes that were too strange to recognize. Locals said it was a UFO. Others whispered it was a warning. But as the lights pulsed brighter, one thing felt certain. Whatever it was, it looked like the aliens were coming. Aerial flares. Late on March 9th, 2024, something unusual lit up the night sky. Glowing flames hovered and flickered, caught on video by someone who couldn't believe what they were seeing. Locals thought they might be flares dropped from a C-130, but the lights moved too smoothly and stayed too steady to be normal. They shifted almost like they were following a pattern before disappearing one by one. No official reports explained what happened, leaving everyone guessing. For those who saw it, the moment raised questions. Was it a sign from the heavens? Circular portal.
You get the whole thing in your picture or what?
In broad daylight, a massive white ring appeared high above the city, leaving everyone staring in disbelief. The circle was perfectly shaped, glowing faintly against the blue sky, and stayed visible for several minutes. People who saw it in person said it didn't look like smoke, vapor, or anything made by aircraft. The footage quickly spread online, with many claiming it was a portal opening to another realm. Scientists had no clear answer, which only made the mystery grow stronger.
What the hell?
Twin sky portals. A man on vacation in Queensland, Australia, filmed a massive circular light forming high above the clouds. It glowed softly at first, then widened like a ring opening into another world. Local news later confirmed that others across the area had seen it too. Strangely, not long after, a nearly identical sight appeared over Turkey. Another glowing circle, perfectly shaped, hanging still in the sky. The two events happening so close together left people uneasy. Many began linking these appearances to ongoing experiments around the world. Could these mysterious portals be a sign that the end is closer than we think? Eclipse apparition.
Look, there's something flying through the air.
As the solar eclipse darkened the skies over Arlington, Texas, on April 8, 2024, people were amazed by more than just the moon covering the sun. A strange, shadowy figure appeared above the clouds, moving quietly as if it had a purpose. Some later described it as an angel, as there is a belief that angels sometimes disguise themselves and visit our world. So it could be one of those angels. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what the? Yo.
Mountain sky portal. This unusual sight appeared near the mountains, leaving people staring at the sky in disbelief. A strange circular formation seemed to glide slowly above the peaks. It was almost like a space portal drifting through the air. The formation lingered for a while before fading behind the clouds, leaving behind silent confusion and endless talks about its mysterious appearance. Skipping green orb. A glowing green orb was filmed darting across the sky in Perth, Australia on May 15, 2025, around 6:15 p.m. The person who recorded it said there were no airports or aircraft nearby, yet the object moved in a way that didn't match anything known. It flashed a bright green light and seemed to skip through the air like a stone across water, leaving a faint trail behind. The sight left people questioning what's really happening above us. Rainbow sky portal.
Look at the sky. It's absolutely, it's like a sign of God.
People in Costa Rica were left stunned when a strange circular rainbow appeared behind the clouds, almost like a glowing portal opening in the sky. Many stopped in the streets to record the unusual sight. Some described it as beautiful, yet unsettling, wondering if it was a doorway to another realm or a warning sign from above. Whatever it was, that day's sky looked like something out of another world.
Wow.
Road Gateway. A man driving through Memphis, Tennessee, was forced to hit the brakes when he saw something unbelievable ahead. Right in the sky above the road, there appeared to be a massive circular formation, like a portal made of smoke and fire. Many online viewers are now calling it a gateway to another dimension, and some believe it's another sign that something big is coming for our world. Watcher in sky. Over Israel, a strange shadowy figure appeared soaring high above the city, catching the attention of everyone below. The dark shape moved smoothly across the sky, almost gliding as if it had a purpose. The figure hovered briefly before drifting out of view, leaving viewers staring in disbelief. This unexpected aerial mystery reminded everyone that the sky still holds secrets we may never fully understand. Stormface phenomenon. During a storm, people noticed a massive dark shape forming among the clouds, and it looked exactly like a huge demonic face. The details were so clear that it left everyone staring in shock. Was this just a rare cloud formation, or something more unusual? Witnesses couldn't stop recording as the face seemed to shift slightly with the wind. Whatever it was, it turned an ordinary storm into a sky full of mystery. Glowing night halo.
Era hecho a través de un vidrio, de un espejo.
A TikTok user in Chile captured something really unusual in the night sky, and it definitely caught people's attention. In the video, a glowing ring seems to hover in the air, shining in a way that doesn't match stars, planes, or anything familiar. It's hard to look away because it feels completely out of place. As soon as the clip spread online, people started sharing their guesses. It could be a portal or a rare natural phenomenon we don't fully understand yet. Either way, it left viewers curious and amazed.
Wow.
Smoky sky portal. A man was just looking out of his plane window when he noticed something really strange in the sky. There was a huge smoky circle floating above, perfectly round, almost like it could be a portal to somewhere else. He grabbed his phone and filmed it, and when the clip went online, people couldn't stop talking about it. Some said it was just a smoke ring, probably from a plane or factory. Others thought it was something more unusual. Whatever it was, it left everyone staring at the sky and wondering what they had just seen. Icy portal. At first, everyone thought it was a portal to another dimension, hovering mysteriously over the icy landscape. But then a skier got a closer look, and according to him, it wasn't supernatural at all, but a rare phenomenon called a sun candle. The light reflected perfectly off the ice and snow, forming a tall, glowing column that seemed to stretch into the sky. Even though it had a natural explanation, the way it lit up the cold, frozen landscape looked completely magical, leaving everyone staring in disbelief. Twin Sun Mystery. Okay, so I know that it will be hard to believe, but here we go again. On October 11th, 2022, people in New York spotted something truly unbelievable. Two suns in the sky at the same time. For many, it was clear. This was a huge proof that the world is ending. The sky looked unreal, almost like something from another planet. Witnesses couldn't stop talking about it, and honestly, seeing two suns side by side is something you never forget. Circle in clouds.
Oh, look at these clouds. What's going on?
Recently, some really strange circular shapes appeared in the sky, and people couldn't stop talking about them. The perfectly round gaps in the clouds looked almost unnatural. Experts explained it happens when supercooled water droplets freeze or evaporate after being disturbed, often by a passing plane. The ice crystals trigger a chain reaction, leaving behind a clear circle that fades quickly. Even knowing the science, many viewers said it still felt odd, like the sky was briefly showing something unusual you don't see every day. Magical sighting. A woman decided to record the night sky and noticed something really unusual. There was a faint blue formation floating above, moving slowly. It didn't make any noise and didn't flash. It just hovered there for a while before fading away. At one point, it almost looked like a doorway opening in the sky. People watching the video thought it might be a rare weather effect, but for others, it felt different, like the sky was showing something strange for a moment that disappeared without a trace. Spinning wheel. A man was taking a walk outside his building when he noticed a strange light behind the clouds. At first, it looked small and far away, but as the clouds moved, a spinning circle of light appeared. It rotated slowly and didn't make any sound. There were no planes or anything else nearby that could explain it. After a few moments, the light disappeared, leaving the sky empty again. People who saw the footage were left scratching their heads, wondering what exactly they had just seen in the night sky.
Oh, shoot.
Strange beam.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh no, no.
Something strange lit up the Tucson sky recently, and people couldn't stop talking about it. Out of nowhere, a bright, flaming beam appeared, cutting across the darkness like nothing anyone had seen before. It stayed visible for a few moments, glowing steadily, and left everyone watching completely puzzled. It didn't look like a normal lightning strike or a plane, and there were no official reports about it. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, it was gone. Those who saw it are still left wondering what it really was, and why it appeared over Arizona that night.
Oh my God.
Strange cross.
Елена Анатольевна, мы вот сами не можем поверить.
On January 5th, 2025, something unusual showed up in the sky over a building in Kazakhstan. A faintly glowing cross appeared, standing out clearly against the night. People stopped to watch, some taking pictures and recording videos. While some thought it was a sign of something special, no one had a clear explanation. Experts and sky watchers offered different guesses, from optical effects to atmospheric phenomena, but nothing was confirmed.
И вот здесь вот такое чудо.
Spider rain. Something really strange happened in São Tomé das Letras, Brazil, that had people talking. Hundreds of spiders seemed to drift down from the sky. Locals watched in shock, unsure what they were seeing. While scientists explained it as spiders using silk threads to float, some viewers couldn't help but wonder, could this be a strange warning, a sign of the end of the world? Either way, it was an unforgettable and eerie sight. Entity walking in sky. Back in August 2019, a man spotted something really unusual while watching the clouds. On his camera, a human-like figure appeared to walk toward an invisible staircase in the sky. He uploaded the clip online, and it quickly went viral, with many viewers calling it Jesus walking. People couldn't stop debating what it could mean, and some even wondered if it was a sign that the end times were near. The footage sparked endless discussion, leaving everyone questioning what they saw. Twisting sky veil. A strange formation appeared in the sky, catching everyone's attention. It looked like a trail twisting upward, almost forming a ring or an opening. People stopped to stare, trying to make sense of what they were seeing. It glowed faintly, as if it had some kind of energy within it. Then, just as quietly as it appeared, it began fading away. Many were left speechless, wondering if it was just a rare cloud pattern or something far more mysterious. Rise of depths.
That's an oarfish. They've almost never been seen live.
They live a mile deep.
Let's come up here to die.
Thinking why I suddenly started showing clips of fish on shore? Well, worry no more because I added these clips to tell you guys about one of the weirdest yet most convincing conspiracies. The theory states that, by the end of the world, more and more creatures from the deep sea will begin washing ashore, possibly due to rising temperatures. Their strandings, according to believers, will become one major indication of the end of the world. And according to recent sighting reports, fish that once ruled the depths are now appearing in shallow waters. How? And for what reason? Well, you already know that. Figure over sea. As the sun started to set, people by the sea noticed something strange forming in the sky. At first, it just looked like a shadow in the clouds, but soon it began to take the shape of a tall human figure. Some said it looked like an angel watching from above, while others just couldn't explain it. Was it just light playing tricks, or something the world wasn't ready to see? And now, let's move on to the subscribers' pick of the day. This strange figure appeared on the clouds, and the footage is what left people on the edge. From one angle, it appeared as if a man was sitting on the cloud. From another, it looked like a metallic body or probably an extraterrestrial entity. Moments later, the figure slowly vanished into the sky, leaving witnesses stunned and questioning what had truly appeared above them. But since you've seen the footage, you'd know what it was. So comment below your opinions and let's see whose comment get more likes. And with that, see you next time.